This is the joint planning and zoning meeting on October 8th, 2025. It is 7:22 p.m. at the Ascension Parish Courthouse, 607 East Worthy Road, Gonzales, Louisiana. We're in the council chambers on the first floor. The meeting is now called to order. Item 2, Pledge of Allegiance. Mr. Jones, you want to lead us?
Yes, sir. Pledge allegiance
To the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I'm still going to call on the zoning. I made a commitment.
I got you, bro.
Yep. Item 3, roll call of members. All members are present with the exception of Mr. Kluwat. Item 4, introduction of staff. Ms. Banker.
Jamaica Banker, Zoning Secretary.
Jerry's Carey, IT.
Spencer Long, Parish Attorney.
Eric Poche, Director of Planning and Development.
Sean Sherrow, Engineering Review Agency.
Lance Brock, Zoning Official.
Tim Bullion, Senior Planner.
Thank you so much. Item 5, Chairman's comments. At this time, Chairman does not have any comments. Item 6, a public hearing to recommend approval or denial to the Parish Council to consider the following. The zoning review ID PZ 3714.25, tracks A2A for Parizon Villas and Lafayette Center, SPUD major use change, located on the south side of LA Highway 42, approximately 500 feet west of Highway 929, to request a major use change to an approved small plan unit development, also known as a SPUD. Is anybody here to speak on this behalf? And gentlemen, please speak in the microphone, state your name, and get carried away.
I'm Danny Montelepre. I represent the developer, Brookwood.
Connor Glennon, I'm the civil engineer on this project.
Thank you.
So we're proposing a SPUD to revise this SPUD to put a self-storage on the rear of it. We've met all the requirements of the parish and of CSRS to provide it. This is single-story, self-storage, no exterior units. We've provided an exterior that's ephes, some stone, some architectural metal panel, with the intention of it looking consistent with the surrounding properties. Colors that kind of match the Walgreens around it. So while it's a storage, you won't go by and see doors. It will look like an office building or something else that would fit in the neighborhood. I guess I would add that storage is on traffic, extremely low impact. One of the lowest impact commercial things, and national studies are around 10 trips a day. So we don't have much impact. And as for the subdivision, their access hours from 6 a.m. to 9 p.m. and there are no after-hour access. So there's not a lot of worry about a restaurant or a bar or something that would be open until all hours.
Okay. Well, do y'all have any other questions or any other comments? Okay, well, at this time, let's open up a public hearing. Ms. Jamaica, has anybody signed up to speak?
Yes, she's.
Okay. At this time, why don't you come up, please state your name, and you'll have 3 minutes to speak on this behalf.
My name is Dionne Boyce, and I'm here on behalf of the residents of Parisian Villas. My property, along with the folks behind me, our properties back up to this property, and we just had a few questions. Will the property be secured with gates so that our understanding is the back wall of this facility will back up to our backyards? Will it be secured so that no one can go in between the two properties at night and especially, hide back there, take up residence back there, just something, no transients? We were concerned about the landscaping. I think he's answered those questions already. Currently, our back fences line that property, and there are trees lining that property that are already damaging our fences. Are there plans to tear down those trees that are on that property and repair our fences, or adjust our fences to a higher height so that we have more privacy due to this new facility? and have all the drainage requirements been met so that we don't have the drainage from the property draining into our backyards. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
No one else signed up.
Okay, at this time, we will close the public hearing. Y'all want to come back up? Mr. Poche, obviously, we don't have very many, Mr. Sherrill, Mr. Brock. We don't have this very often, but can you enlighten us on this difference, and how does administration feel?
Yeah, this is considered a major use change. The applicant is requesting a major use change to an approved SPUD. The existing approval is use as in a retail restaurant. The proposed change is self-storage. The current SPUD has a total of 36,805 square feet remaining of approved building area. The proposed SPUD would have 130,970 square foot of building area.
Okay. Well, at this point, we have a few questions by some concerned residents. Number one, will the property be secured? Can you all answer those things?
So the property, as I said, has no exterior facing doors. They're automatic doors that lock outside of the access hours. They mentioned a concern about people being able to get to the rear. We don't have any perimeter fence, but we'd be happy to add like a wood fence along the sides between our building and the existing wood fence. That way, the rear portion would be secured.
If y'all were to add a fence basically on the rear of your property and segment it to theirs, there could be some land in between, in kind of like no man's land. How would that be maintained?
Just by our lawn maintenance company. So the developer has a internal maintenance landscaping company that keeps up just like every other commercial property. So they would, when we build it, we'll just put gates back there and they'll go on and cut it and put mulch in around trees and maintain it like all the other commercial properties that you would see.
Okay. Another question was about landscaping issues. Can you elaborate your plans for that?
I guess I was a little bit unclear on exactly what the concern was.
There are trees lining our back fences on that property side of your side of the property, basically. Those trees' roots are already damaging all of our fences and stuff. I mean, our fences are bent and everything because of the trees on that property that we have no access to. So we want to.
If you cut them down, are you gonna fix our fences?
We need your fence.
And the people doing the mowing back there do not come and mow close to the fence.
Yeah, they don't currently mow
No.
next to our fence. They just leave those trees in that.
Okay. Ma'am, and I'm sorry, unfortunately, that's part of the public hearing. What the residents' concerns are generally saying is they have vegetation behind their property line that is on your property that does affect their property. So whenever you develop even further, they need to have some type of, management that is going to maintain those. It does become your responsibility. And so you would have to have that ownership of that. As far as any repairs to your fences, and I just want to address your comments, I'm not definitely the person who is the authority on that, but I highly suspect that they would not have the responsibility to make repairs to your fence due to any other type of trees. That's just my opinion. I don't have an authority answer on that. But last, the drainage requirements, I can speak on that behalf based on, this was approved back in 2007. They have, due to the SPUD requirements, they have had to adhere to the new drainage requirements, and according to the Engineering Review Agency, they have met all of those requirements. So they should not have any type of adverse drainage issues. But I know we do have quite a few people on the commission who do have some questions for you, so if you don't mind. First, Mr. Nasser.
Before, I want to get a clarity first. You said this was approved in 2007 or 17?
I think it was 2007, correct?
Yes, sir. I believe the initial SPUD, yeah, and then it was revised in 2017.
And it was revised in 2017, correct?
So the original spud was 18 years ago, 18 years ago?
Yes, sir.
And then you revised it 8 years ago.
Well, we weren't involved with the revision.
Well, whoever.
Right.
It was revised,
correct.
the owner revised it 8 years ago. And now you're coming back for another change to the commitment you made in 2007. And I say you, I'm speaking for the property owner.
Sure.
And the commitment you made in 2017, which apparently those commitments were not adhered to from 2007, and those commitments were not adhered to in 2017, right? So, that just seems a little not right to me. So what has this area that was supposed to be used for the retail restaurant, what has it been for the past 18 years or 8 years? Nothing?
Vacant land.
So you made it, so the property owner made a commitment 18 years ago and then didn't do anything. And now they're asking us to do something for them. I just don't get it. You know, frankly, I don't like it. Yeah, that's just how I feel about it. Commitment's a commitment, and it's been all this time. And is there an explanation why nothing was ever done?
We aren't the landowner, so I can't really speak to why they did or didn't develop it. I would say, with your approval of this spud, the balance of it will be developed, so there won't be potential for someone to not complete the project and lead it to be vacant, unmaintained land.
Well, I mean, I feel like that was probably the commitment that was made in 17 and in 07 too, was that it was gonna be developed. So I'm asking this question, and I'm letting you know I'm not in favor.
Okay. Any other commissioners? Commissioner Miller?
Yeah, so, speaking on that, the balance remaining is available from the original approval. They had 36,000 square foot more that they could build. And
Yes,
now
sir,
they're
based on what's there existing and what they were approved, yes.
So now they're requesting to go 130, so roughly another 100,000 square foot
Yes,
of development
yes,
above what was already approved.
yes.
And the drainage, mitigation, detention, all that, does that comply with the increase of 100,000, or is that only for what's already there and we'd have to revisit the drainage and the calculations? And
I could speak on that. So this project was approved in 2007, drainage requirements. So the amount, I would say, amount of concrete in buildings, this project, the square foot's a little misleading because you have to get inside of a building and consider, multiple floors and things. So the engineer and we agreed that the amount of, I say, concrete in roofs is consistent or less than what was previously approved before. From the drainage perspective, they're within the framework of the previously approved drainage study. We went to the next level because it's been so long, as Max has pointed out, and said, go survey and make sure everything we said, what the conditions were, is still in good condition. Pipes could get clogged up, and homeowners put in smaller pipes or modify things. They went out and surveyed every single thing downstream, ponds, size, structure of the existing infrastructure, and confirmed everything is still in good condition. So they are following the existing previously approved plan. So from a drainage perspective, it is designed to accommodate this proposed
Increase.
additions. And then this design it's the pond itself was master planned to accommodate not only the residential lots, but all of this commercial use coming to it.
so the detention pond is shared between the
Yes,
residential and
it was a
this.
master plan drainage getting to the pond. It was sized for that. It was planned for that. And so we make sure pipes aren't clogged up or they're doing something or sending things in a different way over the many years. And everything's still consistent with previous plan, very similar to where we was approaching or asked for the Pelican Point community. It's been a long time. Are things still consistent? And if not, we would request them to fix or modify, so and approve it. But everything was consistent in a good maintained condition to allow this project to, from a drainage perspective,
Okay,
continue on.
so we have subsurface that would drain this area into that
Yes,
detention?
it comes to rear
Correct.
yards, and their
Okay.
design is to connect the rear yard pipes and side pipes. And we'll get into those more details during the construction plan process, should this project get approved tonight and move forward.
And if you also look at the satellite view, the rear adjacent property owners, I mean, they have catch basins in their drainage servitude that are visible, so. I hate to say it, but I do share Mr. Nasser's concerns. I also live near the area, and I'm looking at what is kind of like the best use of this land. And effectually, I don't think that a storage unit facility really mirrors what has happened and what is transforming in that area, much as what has already been promised. Retail and, positive retail, positive restaurant area, when we just have a brand-new high school, half a mile away. I'm surprised that y'all are coming back to us with this change when what the applicant, ultimately, the landowner, what they wanted to do, that makes so much more sense to me, it is just as a layperson. So I'm pretty disappointed in that, but I do understand and respect that your major change recommendation, request. So those are my comments.
You think you could get the stabs on that?
Too bad, huh?
Then I might vote for it.
Yeah. Commissioners, any other comments? Okay, do we have a motion? Mr. Villa?
No.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Nasser.
I make a motion that we recommend denial.
Okay, we have a motion to recommend denial by Commissioner Nasser. We have a second? Second by Commissioner Jones. Okay, all in favor? Aye. Any opposed? We have one opposition. We'll do a roll call vote. Okay, Commissioner Unitas, this is for voting for recommendation to deny to the council. Yay. Commissioner Unitas?
That was Commissioner Unitas.
Yeah. Okay, Commissioner Villa?
Nay.
Nay, Commissioner Villa. Commissioner Miller?
I'm gonna say yay.
Yay with Commissioner Miller. Commissioner Schexnayder, yay. Commissioner Nasser?
Yay.
Commissioner Jones? Yay. Okay, that motion passes 5-1. Thank you, gentlemen. Item 7, adjourn? So moved, Commissioner Villa.